All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to more. Hey, this is a really good segment, especially if you're focusing on getting your health together in the new year. If you have some specific questions, and guess what? You asked and they answered. Here are some pretty common health questions that people ask on Google. So instead of asking Google, why don't we ask a local wellness expert, Dr. Orlando Wells. Doc, I know you see this all the time. People go on the internet and they self-diagnose and all of that, right?
Absolutely. I always tell people, please do not confuse your Google search with my medical degree.
I love that. I love it. Okay, let's get right into it. The first question is bronchitis contagious? That's a really interesting question.
Well, acute bronchitis is a chest cold that's very common, and it causes these bronchioles in the lungs to get irritated and inflamed, which causes them to produce mucus, which makes us cough.
Okay.
But the problem is we don't know whether it's bacterial or viral, so that kind of makes that a difficult question to answer.
Okay, gotcha. So just talk to your doctor about it, right? Okay. So the second one is pneumonia contagious?
Well, now pneumonia is a definite yes.
Okay.
Because pneumonia, most cases of pneumonia, which is an infection that causes the air sacs in the lungs to fill up with fluid, are caused by bacteria. And if you come in contact with someone who has pneumonia, you can potentially get this bacteria from them. Although it might not necessarily cause pneumonia, but you can get the bacteria. Other causes of pneumonia are viral. Now, these are more contagious. So, so that's a definite yes that pneumonia can be contagious.
Okay, gotcha. All right. How long does the flu last? Oh, boy, here we go.
Here we go with the flu, right? Most people think with the flu, like, oh, how can I get better quicker, right? But the problem is it depends on the strain for that year.
And it changes all the time,
It changes all the time. And then if you develop complications, it can last longer. But typically, the symptoms of the flu, like fever, sore throat, cough, and fatigue, lasts about 7 to 10 days.
Okay.
And it's important that while the virus is passing, that you hydrate, not just with water, but with vegetables, fruits, and things like that. Also, wash your hands frequently and eat vitamin D fortified foods.
There you go. And if you got kids in school, man, wash them more than frequently.
Yeah, more than frequently.
All right. So what is lupus? I tell you what, something that I heard growing up, that lupus was more prevalent in the black community, but not so much anymore.
Yeah, not so much.
Yeah.
And lupus is a short term for systemic lupus erythematosus. That's the technical name of it. But it's a chronic autoimmune, which means your immune system is attacking your body, disease that's very common. About 1.5 million Americans are affected by lupus. And depends on the severity, it can affect the skin, the eyes, the kidneys, the lungs. You can get a rash on your face called a butterfly rash.
That is the
singer, right? And it's just amazing that it's so common, but it's hard to diagnose, because it can be often confused with rheumatoid arthritis with the joint pain issue, so it's very difficult to diagnose.
Yeah, my mother-in-law has systemic. She's allergic to the sun, and if she's vacuuming the floor and she bumps her foot, that might be a 2-week stay in the hospital.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now the last one is, let's see, when do you ovulate? Obviously, this is pertaining to women. Why is that an important question?
Well, it's important because ovulation is the time when the ovaries produce an egg that goes to the fallopian tubes that hopefully will get fertilized by a sperm.
Right.
And now this is only for reproductive age women who are still capable of having children.
Right.
And so for those women who have regular menstrual cycles, the best time to track the cycles are it's about the middle cycle, about 2 weeks but you count from the first day of the last menstrual period.
Okay.
And for women who are irregular, so that means you ovulate about once a month for regular women, but if your cycles are longer, they can average from 21 to 35 days, some women 2 months, so that means you only ovulate once every 2 months. So the best track, first day of the last menstrual period, about 2 weeks from that time.
Okay. Dr. Wells, we could talk to you all day long. Dr. Wells, if you go in for a consult with them, it's like an education in a classroom. I got to tell you. Hey, Happy New Year to you, my friend. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, Jason, did you learn anything?